What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the TCU versus BYU Week 7 college football matchup going down Saturday, September 14th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the TCU Horned Frogs and the BYU Cougars. TCU coming into this one on the heels of back-to-back losses after a 27-14 defeat at the hands of Iowa State in their last matchup. Meanwhile, BYU 4-1 on the year after a 35-27 win at home over Cincinnati. 2-3 against the number for BYU after covering that 1-point spread. TCU, on the other hand, 3-3 on the year. 2-4 against the number. And the big thing for TCU is now no Chandler Morris, sprained MCL. Ironically enough, the same injury that he sustained last season. Before, when he came back from that injury, Max Duggan had instilled himself as the starter for the TCU Horned Frogs, and it was all Duggan from there as Morris was forced to play in the backup role. And there's got to be some concern for him that maybe it's going to happen again. I mean, Josh Hoover came in last week, was decent, 11 of 19 for 119 yards, a touchdown to pick against Iowa State. But the fact of the matter is that he is still a backup, and it's still going to be, even at home, a tough task to go against this BYU defense. Now, granted, BYU's defense hasn't been great, but they are really, really big up front. They're a top 40 pass defense, and they're sort of middle of the pack in terms of total defense. So I think there is a definite step down for TCU in terms of quarterback play here. Now, BYU on the offensive end, the one area where TCU's defense is the strongest is the rush defense, top 50 in terms of rush defense. But the thing is, that's not what BYU wants to do. They're second worst in the country in terms of rushing offense, dead last in yards per carry. So this BYU offense wants to air it out. They've got an experienced quarterback in Keaton Slovis, who last week threw for 223 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win over Cincinnati. And he's been solid this year. 10 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, not bad at all. Around 250 passing yards per game. You'd like to see the completion percentage come up a little bit, but I still think that BYU is going to be able to have some success here. BYU's offense has looked a lot better than TCU's in the last couple of weeks. And I think that this is just a case of, I just don't want to lay 6 points, 5.5, whatever you can get it at, with a team in TCU starting a backup quarterback against a BYU team that can match you score for score. So I'm going to take BYU in the points in this one. Maybe it's a square play. Maybe it's, I don't want to say a sucker bet, but that's the only way I can look in this one. So I'm going to take BYU in the points in this one. And that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're on our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.